Okay, you guys, I'm freaking shocked right now. When I tell you guys, those crazy things happened after I started listening to that Subliminal, and I was just like, did my freaking crush just like ask me out? Hi internet best friends, and welcome back to my sleepover. So I'm going to be doing my makeup to get ready to go clubbing with one of my friends, and I'm gonna be telling you guys while doing my makeup what subliminals are, the psychology side to it, the law of attraction side to it, my situation, and my crazy results that I got with using subliminals. And I'm also gonna be telling you guys the exact subliminal that I used at the end of this video, as well as what it lists as benefits, like looking through them and telling you guys exactly which ones came true for me. So stick around for that till the end of this video. If you guys are new here, welcome to the sleepover. I make videos about how to get your crush to like you, how to be more confident, teenage life, movie commentary, and also some law of attraction videos. So if you're interested in that, if you like this video, if you like my personality, then consider subscribing to this channel. Let this be your free trial. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to start with wiping my face because I kind of have a lot of like oil built up on it, and we kind of want to get rid of that. So the first thing that I'm actually going to talk about is what subliminals actually are. There are two different ways that you can think about subliminals. One of them is more like law of attraction based, and the second one can also be like psychology based, even though it's not 100% proven. So let me explain that. Basically, if you don't know what law of attraction is, it's basically the idea that your beliefs affect your thoughts, and then your thoughts affect your actions, and your actions affect your outcomes. For example, if I believe that I'm a terrible student, I'm thinking that I'm gonna do horribly on this test. In my head, there's kind of like no point to really try studying for it. Therefore, I'm going to study less for it because what's the point? I'm gonna fail anyway, right? And then that affects my outcome by getting me a poor grade on the test, which then again reinforces this idea that I'm bad at this. And this is where we get into kind of like a psychology stage of the law of attraction, which is self-fulfilling prophecy. Also, for concealer, I use the e.l.f. 24-hour camo concealer because it conceals so freaking well, you guys. What the subliminals we're talking about here are their audio tracks on YouTube, which have affirmations layered beneath them. Let's say you want a subliminal to have more friends. It's gonna have affirmations like, people like me, I am confident, I am outgoing, everyone wants to be friends with me. But those affirmations you will not be able to hear when listening to the subliminal. You're going to be hearing music, and the affirmations are supposed to be underneath that music, so it kind of goes into your subconscious mind. The reason I started using subliminals now is because I moved to study abroad for university, and it was really hard for me to make friends. Had a mental breakdown. I'm homesick, I'm scared, I'm alone, I'm lost. Not to the point where it's like, oh, it's like your first year of university, of course it's gonna be hard to make friends, but like to the point where I really tried talking to people. I talked to like everyone I could and like did everything I could, but still like nothing would work out. Someone would be like, oh yeah, sure, we can hang out, and then I would never hear from them. So at some point I was like really fed up with it. I was like so freaking sad that I didn't have any friends and everyone kept going out and everything. And then one day I was like, I remember I used subliminals in the past to like get friends, be popular, get people to like me, even lose weight, you guys. So I was like, I should probably try using subliminals again. So even though I don't really trust YouTube subliminal makers anymore, which I'm going to address in a future video, I googled get friends subliminal, and I found this channel that actually looked pretty nice. So I was like, okay, let me try this out. And by the way, I'm going to be showing you guys the exact subliminal that I used at the end of this video, so stick around till the end. So the next thing that I do is I usually use this palette, which also like look at the name of it. This is so ironic. I'm like, this literally feels like the palette that I would make as a merch for my YouTube channel. Anyways, I started listening to a friend subliminal, and weirdly enough, the next day this dude texts me and he's like, hey, and I'm like, hi, and I'm like, what are you up to? And he's like, he sends me like an invitation, and he's like, oh, I'm going here, if you want to you can come. And I'm like, okay, sure. So I just like get all of my shit together, and I go over to that place. Not gonna lie, I was feeling incredibly anxious when doing that. I didn't know any of those people, and in the end we also ended up going to some guy's house who later on became my crush, and later on I kind of like dated his friend, which led into me hanging out with that friend group so much more, and it was actually like really fun. So that part's kind of like all over now, but the biggest freaking thing and the biggest manifestation that I would say that happens with this was I actually started like hanging out more with the girl who's like my best friend right now, and then all of a sudden one day she's like, hey, my friends and I are planning a trip to Paris, do you want to come? And I was just like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Like, that's insane. All of us got our passports, and it was like also super cheap tickets. Like those were the cheapest tickets I've seen in my life. Like I could pay for them with the money that I got from YouTube. Okay, seriously, I don't know how this always freaking happens to me, but like I think we went to the wrong part of the airport, and now everyone's like trying to figure out how to get to the right one. So I remember being here before, but I literally found like such a freaking cool place. I don't know what it is, but like look at this. It kind of looks as if it's like, I don't know, there was like 4th of July somewhere and stuff, so I'm thinking like, is this like different dates of independence of countries or something like that, which was insane, and thank you guys so much for that. And mind you, I have never in my freaking life gotten invited to things, especially trips abroad, but it gets even crazier once we get to Paris. So right now I want to do the eyeliner. Oh, this is gonna be so bad because I'm filming this. So what happened in Paris was that this girl who I haven't really talked to in a really long time, we just went to like middle school together, and then we were like really good friends in high school. We were pretty much like sisters, but then some like falling out happened and we never really talked. I kind of like started talking to her again. I think one of the benefits that the Subliminal actually listed was like old friends are going to come back into your life, and if that's true, I swear to God I'm gonna be leaving this planet. Towards the end I'm gonna tell you guys the exact Subliminal, and I'm going to check the benefits because like we're actually going to count like how many of them actually came true. So right now we're standing like near the Eiffel Tower, and can you guess why? Because there's Wi-Fi here. Oh my God, also look at that. That, what is it doing? And she was like, if you're ever in Paris, you can definitely text me and you can just like come over and stay with me. And then I was like, I am in Paris right now, I should definitely text her. So I texted her and I ended up staying with her in her apartment, and it was like right next to Louvre, and it was so amazing. It was like I was living some kind of like luxury dream, which also ties into the second Subliminal that I listened to. The second one that I listened to was the main character life Subliminal, and it had some affirmations that were similar to that. And also a lot of my friends constantly tell me when I tell them stories about my life, they're like, you're living as if you're in an episode of Euphoria or something, which is not always a good thing, but sometimes they're like, oh my God, your life is like so much like a cool TV show or something, and I'm like, I never even thought about that. But basically that kind of also like started happening more when I started listening to that Subliminal as well. So we had a picnic, we had a party, we went on a bunch of different adventures that I don't even remember fully right now. And another main character moment which was so freaking crazy. So this one time after we got back from the picnic, everyone was singing like Disney songs and everything. People were thinking about going to the club, but I was like, I just want to stay home tonight. And that was the time when I was texting one of the guys that I liked, which was the friends of the person whose like place we went to for the party, the very first time I got to hang out with people. And I was actually like walking down the stairs from my friend's bed, and I see a text message from him being like, hey, like how would you feel about like doing this and doing that day? I can like take a day off work and everything. And I was just like, did my freaking crush just like ask me out. I almost fell off those freaking stairs because of how happy I was to receive that message, because I really liked that person. I thought that person was like super cute, and like we had really good like texting conversations at that point, and I was just like living this like freaking dream, like living next to Louvre, going out with my friends, and like having someone that I like me back enough to like ask me out. And I was like, this is a dream, because every single night I would look forward to talking to that person, and then every single day I would look forward to going out with my friends and having fun and pretty much like doing what I love. And it was just such an amazing freaking feeling. And as much as right now I sometimes say that I wish that I had never met him, that I wish that I had like never ever seen him, like right now thinking about that, it was like beautiful when it started. So, but I mean, like, this has nothing to do with the subliminal. It just, what happens happens. People have lives. It's a completely different story, so I'm not gonna get into that in this video. But when I tell you guys, those crazy things happened after I started listening to that subliminal. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys. And another thing that was also similar that happened was that I got to go to Berlin, which was like a last minute decision. I got this like email, so I decided to go, and then I texted my friend who studies in Bremen. I was like, can I come stay with you for a bit? And then I stayed there. So I don't know, but like somehow the opportunities started coming into my life, and it was also like incredibly cheap. Don't think that I'm the person who's like crazy rich. Right now I'm going to actually tell you guys which exact subliminal that I use, but I think that like subliminals, whether it's placebo, whether it's something else, can actually be like great tools to help you with your life. If you believe in it as well, it can be another like source of hope for you in like hard times. And also I want you guys to like let me know in the comments if you have tried subliminals and if they have worked for you. Okay, I actually like this. So this, you guys, is the actual subliminal that I used. So we're going to go into that. And let's see which benefits it lists. Become extremely popular, attract positive, kind, caring, loyal friends. I would say that I did attract a kind, caring, loyal friends, but I wouldn't say I attracted a lot of them. Okay, you guys, I'm freaking shocked right now. It says revive old friendships. This is insane. I cannot be making this up. Go on fun adventures with your friends. We went to freaking Paris. This is insane. Manifest your ideal best friend. Okay, now this one can make me cry, because like my best friend right now, I love her with my whole heart. And like, she's the best friend anyone can ask for. Honestly, try it out for yourselves and see if something happens for you guys. I cannot deny that whatever was listed here came true. I don't know exactly what was the reason behind it. I don't know if it was placebo effect. I don't know if it was something to actually do with the subconscious mind, because you know, we know so little right now, and a lot of the things that are facts now used to be theories in the past. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I don't know how it worked, so let me know if you like the makeup look down in the comments below, and comment down below any other videos that you want to see. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.